名创优品和泡泡玛特，谁才是全球讲故事最牛的中国品牌？在中国品牌出海的浪潮中，这两个选手特别能打。名创优品是性价比小天才，拿着10块钱的生活小物件和 IP 联名打下全球市场。而泡泡玛特则是潮文艺术家，把盲盒卖出仪式感，让全世界为一只小熊排队。听起来风格完全不同，但你知道吗？他们的品牌理念居然出奇的一致，为世界带来欢乐。所以这期我们就来一场正面对决，谁才是最会讲故事的中国品牌？我们邀请了南加大传媒学院的品牌执行官，从品牌清晰度、叙事深度、文化贴合度和故事一致性4个维度进行打分，并最终选出一个赢家。首先，让我们来评判两个品牌 Instagram 官方账号的第一印象。
I want to say it's like very typical like East Asian aesthetics. And I do see a lot of Disney or a lot of collaborations with different cartoons.
Yeah, it also makes me feel like it's Japanese or Korean.
Korean.
I feel like it's I don't know if it's just the colors that I've seen in like Japanese stores and stuff, but it's very light pink, light purple, light blue, and very like dainty, like small. Way more focused on like the story of the product, like it's very up close about what it's selling, and like there's no humans that I've seen on it yet, so it like really wants to act like the product is the person behind the screen.
Yeah.
It looks less Japanese, but I wouldn't think it's Chinese. I think I don't know much about products like this, so I always just think Japanese products are like small toys and stuff.
I think it makes sense because there's not really a thing as Chinese style thing like in the US, so it makes everything feel like it's from Japan.
第二轮，我们来评估一下两个品牌的市场策略。
Main marketing strategy is like they collaborate with different IP. In August, this is an IP with like a Harry Potter. So I think they're just buying the Harry Potter IP and then they have like different like merchandise, the merch. And there also one is in Santa Monica. So they have like an IP with like Stitches. So every once in a while they will just open like a IP collaboration store.
Wow.
So
never seen like a company make their entire store about like a collaboration, I guess. So it's interesting to me. I'm not typically into like this type of thing. So like if I walk by it, my first thought is like, whoa, like this must be really popular.
They made the characters more like cuter. Almost like
that's not the real Stitch.
yeah. It's just rounder.
The eyes are different.
泡泡玛特与众多设计师合作，打造了许多知名 IP， 比如 Molly 和 Dimo。同时，他们也与迪士尼、环球影城等国际知名 IP 展开了联名合作。除了 IP 开发，泡泡玛特还拥有多个艺术工作室，并定期举办艺术展览，让品牌拥有了更多元、更丰富的文化意义。2023年，泡泡玛特更是在北京开设了首个主题乐园 POP MART， 进一步扩展了品牌的体验边界。
I would say that's probably a very successful video because I'm like
So, do you think it's have different aesthetic or the style?
Yes. I would say it's definitely different, and I definitely like Pop Mart better.
Yeah, agreed. Like it's very. These are like small collectible stuff. I feel like I'd be more into this.
Yeah, I feel like it does feel like there's a culture like behind it.
下面进行打分环节。首先是品牌清晰度，品牌是否清楚自己的定位，并且能够清晰传达。
It's very clear, like what style and what kind of story it is, you know, like the mood they're going for. The only part that's not very clear is that it's actually from China. I don't think they like communicated that at all. Give it a 4.45 actually.
It's like the exact same thing. Like I feel like I know what they stand for and what their like brand voice is and everything, but I feel like if I was trying to tell if it was Japanese or Chinese or Korean or something, it would be more difficult. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd give it a 5.
5. Okay.
第二，叙事深度，品牌真的在讲故事，还是单纯的推产品？
They don't just post once about the product and move on. So I think that's really good is that they keep talking about it and they keep bringing it up in like different ways. 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
So for that, I would probably only give it a two.
Two?
Products are very cute, like I can see that. But I don't think they necessarily like gives a narrative like that would convince me to like buy it. You know, happen to like one of the characters, I might do that. But like the brand, like MINISO itself, I don't think it's giving
like
me much of a reason necessarily.
Sure.
That video we just saw, I think it's very, I don't know, it worked on me, okay? I'm actually gonna, I might, if I buy something, I wouldn't be surprised.
And like I like how it talks about each product in the post and like explains what it is and stuff.
Yeah. And like, they're designers and everything. It just feels like there is a story behind it.
So what is the score? A 5?
I'd give it a 5.
5? It's a 5? Okay.
第三，文化贴合度，品牌故事是否与大众共鸣，是否讲了大家关心的内容。
I would say it's like a 5 out of 5. Like
5 out of 5.
all the like, there's nothing there that gives like sad or anything else besides happy, cute, uplifting. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would probably give it a between 3 and 4, so 3.5.
Okay.
Agreed on, them being like very happy. They're not like going much deeper than that. Like it's very surface level. Wouldn't say necessarily there's a culture behind it.
Not into collectibles
Okay.
at all, but I will give them a 4 out of 5 because they kind of make me want to be into it. Like they're like making me switch.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 4. I feel like the only part I don't like is the blind box part. Because I feel like it's promoting overconsumption. Branding itself, I feel like it's very, I feel like there's a culture behind it. They talked about like their artists and their studio in the video.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel like
there's something more happening.
Yeah, like there's a reason for me to like
to buy
it.
this.
第四，故事一致性，品牌发展是否连续，变化过程是否合理。
I would honestly give it a 5. Because they're posting so much, so like on their entire page, like gives you like you see the same thing.
Yeah, I see the same thing.
Okay.
I think there was like phases of it, but it depended on the IP. Like if it was like Harry Potter, it's more like a little bit darker. Yeah. But that's like because they're doing Harry Potter, so I would say also like 4 or 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
I think it's pretty consistent.
Yeah, again, it like depends what the product is. Then it goes dark and light and stuff, but because of that, it makes it really consistent because you know what to expect. So 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Okay.
经过4轮激烈的比拼，最终胜出的是泡泡玛特。他们不仅卖出了潮玩，更讲出了情绪、文化与梦想。那么你们觉得谁才是最会讲故事的品牌呢？欢迎在评论区告诉我你的选择。如果你们喜欢这期视频，别忘了一键3连哟。
谢谢。